So, I actually never did a friggin' what's its face. I don't know if it was Vital Jab or Bulk Up TERRACLAW. So, I only did restrictive. So, we're gonna look at the Bulk Up one. Alrighty, so here we go into our first one. So, I remember showcasing like a restrictive armor TERRACLAW, but I don't remember if I had Vital Jab on it. Okay, I did. No, it was Rough Up. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, today we're using TERRACLAW, and I'm hoping it'll do well, because they have no dark resist. I'm gonna love Metronet. Also, I've been turning up my microphone for every single one of these videos that I've been doing, and I'm not gonna lie. What is louder? Is it the game sounds, or is it my microphone? Because I need to figure out what the problem is. Because I might be able to fix it, because the microphone has these modes to it, where I can switch its sound version. So I just need to know what people are actually experiencing and how I can fix it. I know Zulong seems like a terrible bring here, but if that Hunter dies, we're in a good spot with it. And I kind of want to go with Akalos. I think this team actually is really annoying. Only downside being we can't really beat Colostrops if we don't bring Wobblisk. So is it a thing where we drop the Akalos? And then we rely on Luminami for both the Volcaloa and Pyrolen? Oh, I could say that could work, right? Only scary thing really being Hunter in this game, I think. Okay, let's try that. I'm pretty happy with this lead. We're just gonna Zip Zap here. I don't see them ever staying in. They know I have Fire Breath, which Zulong is losing soon for friggin' Typhoon. Also, yeah. Check that out. I don't know if people know, but you know how sometimes I have the little star? The star guy? God, this is hard. The star. That guy. You know, that's actually the same guy. Funnily enough. What are you doing here? Are you Vice drawing? Let's find out. But yeah, it's basically the same thing. Yeah, I need to be showing the TPs. You know, I keep forgetting because of this new format. I'm not actually breaking down the set. Yeah, today I'm going to be using a Health Amulet one with very running clumsy sluggish. I'm just looking to deal as much damage as I can. With Bulk Up, we become bulkier. I think it's better to go with like very clever with a Bulk Up set, but this is just what I had on me. So yeah, we're running this. Here are our TPs, and let's get into it. So you're swapping. Do I Frost Beam and activate the Rageful plushie? Or do I double Metronet? Or are you just going to hit me? Let's find out. Yeah. I swear, Colostrops are very predictable. It's really not hard to figure out what they want to do. So, when a Colostrops just swaps in, I'm not really ever worried because it's going to do the same thing every single time. And it's just never a threat to me. Except really in this fight, it could be a little annoying. We'll have to see how this pans out. Okay. I feel like it'd be Brawn Boost, but sure, why not? Let's rock with that. Let's Deep Freeze. You're going to lower your defenses here. I can tank another Rogue Assault. You're going to take way too much damage. You get your Rageful plushie proc that becomes useless, and then I just kill you. So Colostrops is going to die, which is what I brought Wobblisk for, was to kill Colostrops, so I'm fine with Wobba dying. Also, my computer has been a little funky recently. Had a weird crash that happened. Yeah, is it the audio that's too loud? Let me do this. Let me see if that helps. Okay. They could have really only hoped for a crit there. But yeah, I'm fine with Wobba dying if it means I can just kill the Colostrops. But yeah, I haven't really had that much stuff to yap about recently. I've been talking about that a lot. I have nothing to yap. I've been talking about not being able to talk. I'm trying to think of what I could really discuss that could be of any interest. Almost just dead, so I'm just gonna sack it. Trying to figure out what I can discuss that would be of any interest, and it's not going very well, that's for sure. Well, if this is Berserk, who cares? I guess I could, I don't know. There's things that I want to talk about, but one of them is kind of a secret. It's that Pixelmon map I've been talking about a little bit. And I know that their Hunter's pretty chipped, so this Element Burst is not going to be very easy for them to tank. And they don't have a Clutch plushie on Volcaloa, even though they can't use it if it's Berserk. So, The Pixel map is going really well. We're almost... I believe the next time we go and do stuff, it'll be done entirely. So that's exciting. A nice E-burst on Pyrolen. Great. I didn't deal damage to it. Okay, let's go Luminami. Now we can flash and flee for free because there's no more plant type. They're going to have to predict me every single time. So if they go Bulk Loa here, that's fine. If I go Luminami on the Bulk Loa, we're just going to flash and flee on the Coconut Bomb, and we get damage off it regardless. Flare Blast comes out. We take nothing. And it is the setup variation. Let's just flash and flee, see if we can get our TERRACLAW on the field. Ooh, a Sukame. It's tempting. I guess we can get them in the Vortex and then send in, we'll send in TERRACLAW here. If they go Pyrolen, which means we get a free bulk up off on the Rejuvenate, which then means our Vital Jab is gonna tickle a little bit. That is Restrictive Shield. So they are gonna go Seesaw here. If I go Luminami, they're gonna go into Bulk Loa or Hunder, and if I go into TERRACLAW, they're gonna go into Hunder. So I feel like going Luminami just makes sense. I guess the Sonic Racing Crossworlds game's coming out, and that I was pretty hyped for. I played the open test, and gosh, that was peak. I checked out the demo today that came out, and meh, it's literally just playing the Grand Prix. And the exciting thing about playing that game, are you? No, you wouldn't be gloves. Are you just sacking your Hunder? I'm down. But yeah, back to what I was saying. The Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a pretty fun game. I would recommend. It's fun. I'm dead, right? Luminami dies, it means Volcaloa has to be beaten by my Zulon. So, you know, we survive. Just barely, but it's not worth keeping Luminami alive now. It would only have been worth it if I could take the Coconut Bomb. But yeah, my favorite Sonic character being Silver is in that game. He wasn't in the open test, and I was really sad. So I'm really hoping that when the game actually is out, I can play as Silver because I freaking love Silver. So it is Sukame who's won. Okay, there's a couple things I can do here. Hello? What do we got? Oh, food. Dinner's ready. You know what? Let's see. Can I bulk up and then Vital Jab off the damage? I just don't think that I can. We're bulky, but I don't think we're that bulky, right? I think if we go Zulong into a Zip Zap, they're gonna Earthquake. No, they're not gonna Earthquake. They're gonna... Let's Zip Zap. Let's see if we can. No, they stay in. They're committing. I don't need TERRACLAW to win. I definitely don't need Metronet, because Metronet against Pyrolen's gonna be like Pyrolen sets up and wins the game, so I can sack Metronet. Okay, let's just Psycho Blast as it does the most damage to their entire team. We probably die anyway because these things often like to run very nimble. So yeah, we are most likely dead. But it's okay, we're gonna get our TERRACLAW on the field. He's technically losing energy, I guess. Technically. He gets what? Is that 3 more hits or 2? I think it's 3. I think it's 3 hits. I actually really need TERRACLAW alive, huh? To beat the rest of his team. Really just a Pyrolen. I don't know if bulking up here is enough. Maybe. I wonder. I don't know what he's going to go for. Charred. Okay, it is enough. We can Vital Jab here, get our health back. Charred Claws is a little scary because we could just get burnt. And then that would be the end of the game for us. But let's just Vital Jab here, get our health back. And if they go for a rest, that's okay. But no, TERRACLAW about to get this late game sweep. I never did it. It's one of the things on the list that I just never did was Vital Jab. And neither did I do Mycotic Waka Waka. I'm shocked I never did Mycotic. I feel like it would have been... Ouch. I feel like you should have Blaze of Glory first into Charred Claws. Ooh, nice kill. I believe that's the end of the game. If they go Sukame, I just Parasitize. Get my health back. Unless it's not chipped enough. It might not be chipped enough, actually. That's chipped enough. No, it's not. I'm very brawny. I have 307 attack. It should kill. And it's stab. Technically moves are stab in this game. Is he dead? Yeah, it's dead. Okay. I had to make sure. All you can really hope for here... I mean, actually, Baneful Bash is technically slightly stronger. We are Slick Shell, so we are really annoying for Pyrolen to deal with. And we don't have Speed, which I thought we did. I don't really know why. Woo! Dang! TERRACLAW after Bulk Up is scary. Very scary. We're so tanky. I mean, if he wants to do this, I'm just going to Bulk Up, right? He has to hit a Flare Blast burn. He has to do that to win. He's going to Rejuvenate here, so nothing stops my Bulk Up into a rest. Nothing stops Bulk Up into rest. He's going to Rejuvenate again. He can't win, though. If he doesn't Rejuvenate again, then he goes for double Flare Blast. It's a little... No, yeah, he does Rejuvenate. Makes sense. I Bulk Up on it, and then I go for a rest. We're going to both rest here, so we're both getting all of our energy back. Not all of it, but a lot of it. And then I'll have enough damage to where I can be out damaging Rejuvenate, so it'll only take me 3 hits to kill him. Because he's gonna go for a Flare Blast here, hope for a burn, which if he gets the burn, then I'm going to play the long game of bulking up. But he's Rejuvenate, Flare Blast, probably Peace of Mind, and then some other move. I'm not really sure what it is yet. I'm going to Baneful. There's no reason to go for Vital. You could technically say there was a reason to go for Vital there, but yeah, we're going to get 3 shots here to kill it. Vital! But no, TERRACLAW hits ridiculously hard. Honestly, it hits hard. This thing hits hard. We were so tanky, we were not dying to Pyrolen. We hit so hard. Wow, what a clean. I think my new hiding spot is unstoppable. Stalkers have not found me yet. And I think that's actually impressive. I managed to find a hiding spot. Okay, we're dealing with a Wobelisk. So we're not too stressed about Wobelisk, just because it doesn't ignore our Slick Shell, it just ignores our stat boosts. We are kind of walled by Moraith, so that's gonna be annoying. He really struggles against Akalos, especially if I just start Rogue Assaulting. I bring Waba because these things are annoying. Waba does shut down a little, like a solid amount of his team. I can bring my own Moraith because he has no resist for it, so I can just spam Shatter and nothing really stops me. And then I need to make sure... Do I just go Zulong? Because Elemental Burst just looks like it's going to kill everything. Because I think it will. Probably will. It doesn't look not free, so... Sure. Yeah, this just seems like the best team to bring. But I... Ugh. What an insane lead to start the game. Let's Shatter turn 1. We have Restrictive Shield. We take no damage from Pyrokinesis. Unless they're Goggles, then we're going to take a little bit. We'll see. We're not too worried about Peace of Minds. Just because of that. We're 2-shotting. Or 3-shotting. Just go for the 3-shot here. Plus, we have a whole TERRACLAW in the back for Metronet, so... Oh, he's going... Oh, okay, no. Actually, I think you just double Pyro here, Jimmy Jabobby. Better chance to burn, so you survive another hit of Shatter. I think you just would have... If that would have been a little bit better. Unless your Goggles Peace of Mind by accident. That could really be a thing. No, it's a Soul Burst. So, wait, what are you doing? Okay, you want to get as much damage as you can possibly get. You might tank the attack now, because you have much more... melee defense in that form, so you are actually in a good spot to survive this hit, even though I can just go through one right after, and then Elemental Burst. I wish that the Metronets would be their Nutcracker form in Soul Burst with that. Oh, you're gonna heal as well. Yeah, I don't kill it now. Never mind, I crit. Maybe? No, didn't its melee defense get lowered? Right? Its melee defense got lowered, I think. Oh, are they gonna Gust? Oh, I get free damage this way. I wall this thing entirely because I'm reflective. Yeah. Does not want these hazards up. Makes sense, though. It does make a lot of sense. I'm getting a lot of value out of Marith, though. We get half on Whippledrift, then we shatter again. Yeah, we're just getting value. We are just getting value out of Stone Axe here. Life Drain, we take nothing because we're Restrictive Shield. And then we go for another Shatter to set Barbs back up. Bop. And now, I wanted that to kill. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted that to kill. So now they're gonna Gust. That's upsetting. I really wanted that to kill. I thought it would, but I guess... I think it should have killed. I guess this is a defensive Whippledrift. Which makes sense. I mean, yeah, I guess I should have saw that it was Gust, and it's like, oh yeah, this is defensive then. I should have played around that accordingly. I've been trying to make my displays back there a bit better. Are they just going to go for a Life Drain into Life Drain? Yeah. Okay. I live this hit, but now you have to pick. Do you want to Gust? Or do you want a Life Drain just to kill? I guess you're at +1 speed, but you don't outspeed Zulong. So I can Zip Zap there. And then it is a Gleaming Ika, so realistically it's not going to be rechargeable if we're just thinking of RNG. Yeah, this makes sense. I get double crit actually because I'm really good at this game apparently. Okay, so they're definitely just trying to get hazards off the field, then I can just play this, which outspeeds you. And then I just Zip Zap. Because I'm Boots. And this thing would have to be very nimble, and even then I just don't think it outspeeds me. I don't know. I don't know if it outspeeds me or not. But I think tomorrow we're going to be getting either the new season or news on something. Because tomorrow's the Loomian Legacy tweet. Is this Ika? Oh, it's Floran. Is Fly Chomp super effective against Bug? I forgot. Or is it just like a heal? Fly Chomp. Fly Chomp. Floran. Fly Chomp. Carnivorous Snap. No, I can go into my TERRACLAW. Alrighty. So, we bulk up here. We're vibing. Is this just gonna be a poison? Great. Let's bulk up again. I'm assuming this is the stall ant I showcased yesterday. I'm assuming that much. Oh, it's a speed tie. You've crit me 3 times the last 3 offensive moves. You have clicked a Jimmy, a Joe. Bah! Little hacker. I've been fighting so much cheaters recently with crit hacks. Genuinely. Yeah, speed tie. We go back. And we actually just took it down in a single hit. Why does this thing hit so hard? What the heck? There's Whipple. Definitely either looking to Gust or to just hit me really hard. I guess we're going to get hit here. Let me just Parasitize. Or you Gust. No, I think you hit it here. The barbs aren't enough to be a threat. Yeah. Jimmy probably knows the barbs are not enough of a threat. Alright, but I would say not bad value out of TERRACLAW. We got 2 kills. 1, I guess technically a kill on the Whippledrift, right? How much damage are you taking from a poison? Ugh, okay. Actually, there's not a bad chance we tank a hit that he sends in. There's not a horrible chance. I take back literally everything that I just said. Because that is going to kill me. Who would have guessed? Jimmy Jabobby hit the move. Who would have guessed? But let me guess, if I tried to hit the freaking move, I would have missed. Elemental burst, and you've got no clutch plushies. Oh no. Taking him a lot of time to figure this one out. Taking them a lot of time. I don't really know why. Taking them a lot of... And he left the game. Oh, tragic. I don't really want to go up and expose my hiding spot that I had because I think it's actually perfect. No one could find me. But yeah, hopefully everyone enjoyed. And if you did, leave a like and subscribe down below. It's very helpful. TERRACLAW exceeded my expectations quite wildly, I might add, because I was not expecting it to one-shot the stuff that it did. I guess I am very boosted, so yeah, I guess it was really strong, and yeah, overall I think it was worth it. But hopefully everyone enjoyed, and I'll see everyone in the next one. Hold on, and goodbye!